Acute aortic syndromes include aortic dissection, aortic intramural hematoma, and penetrating ulcer of the aorta. They are an important differential diagnosis of acute coronary syndrome. The concept of acute aortic syndrome was introduced by Villacosta and colleagues in an editorial which appeared in Heart in 2001. The nature and location of pain are important in the diagnosis of acute aortic syndrome. Usually, it is an intense tearing type of pain, and the location may change as the disease progresses, as in aortic dissection. Please subscribe to this channel for future updates. Click on the subscribe button. Press the bell icon after that for all updates. Pain in the front of the chest, neck or throat suggests ascending aortic involvement, while pain in the back or over the abdomen suggests involvement of the descending thoracic or abdominal aorta. Most of the acute aortic syndromes are associated with significant hypertension, though aortic dissection may have a background of diseases like Marfan syndrome. Aortic dissection is by far the most well-known of the acute aortic syndromes. In the Stanford classification of aortic dissections, type A involves ascending aorta while type B does not involve the ascending aorta. In DeBakey classification, type 1 involves the ascending aorta, arch and the descending aorta. DeBakey type 2 aortic dissection involves only the ascending aorta, while DeBakey type 3 is confined to the descending aorta. Aortic dissection can extend either anterogradely or retrogradely and involve the side branches. Myocardial infarction can result if the coronary ostium, usually right coronary, is involved. Aortic regurgitation is another aftermath of ascending aortic dissection. Dissection can also lead to hemopericardium with cardiac tamponade. Progression may stop if there is a spontaneous re-entry into the lumen. Similarly, in the long term, the thrombosis of false lumen can lead to good result. Aortic intramural hematoma is usually the result of rupture of a vasa vasorum in the aortic media. It can lead on to dissection if hematoma ruptures. Just like an aortic dissection, hematoma can also extend along the length of the aorta, either anterogradely or retrogradely. Ascending aortic hematoma will present with chest pain, while descending aortic hematoma may present with pain in the back or abdomen. It is not possible to differentiate aortic hematoma from aortic dissection clinically, as it needs imaging to confirm and exclude dissection, which has similar symptomatology. Ulceration can occur in atherosclerotic plaques of the aorta. This can lead on to aortic dissection or intramural hematoma. These ulcers can deepen and result in aortic perforation with catastrophic results. Penetrating ulcers like intramural hematoma need imaging studies for documentation. More and more cases of penetrating ulcer of the aorta are being documented with widespread use of multi-slice CT aortograms. Here are a few important references for acute aortic syndromes. Few more references are here. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel for future updates and click on the bell icon for all updates. Thank you.